Hi guys, welcome to the second part of the day 3. I've decided to record this in different stages, and we just covered before. I was telling you how I was spinning my wheels and I went to 10,000 and I taught other people to do the same thing I did and they got the same results. And this is how I kind of accidentally ended up now having a business academy. And I showed you before how I have been in the VIP rooms with Tony Robbins and Dane, like they are amazing human beings. But all the coaches I had earlier before, I was spinning my wheels all the time. So we covered all that there. And one of the most important things as well, I showed you how much you should help people for free as well, not just for money. So let's carry on and remember every number counts. A few meaningful interactions. They're more than hundreds of thousands. I had 20 people in one of my Facebook groups in a completely new niche, and I made 10,000 in 1 hour. You want ideal clients, not your mate. That's your friend or his friend. Stop asking, follow me. Oh, give me a follow. Give and they will come. So say you had some free information. Educate your people, inspire them, nurture them, repeat. Educate, inspire, nurture, repeat. Maybe a small download. You offer once a week for $10. You sell maybe only 10. You work 15 minutes a day on my low ticket system, and that will make you 15,600 a year. Don't believe it's all only high ticket. It's not. A small focused audience can lead to huge results. One person signs up for 1,000. Another comes in, 4,000 a month. Another 48,000 a year. Everything adds up. It all adds up. But here's something here. Imagine going somewhere holding an event. And remember, you don't need to have events like this in your business. You might be totally faceless online. But focus on engagement. High views do not equal relationships. One shift can create more momentum than these vanity stacks. Remember the airplane. One tiny shift, it ends up in the wrong place. I was in a seminar the other month. You can see here on the screen, an influencer with about 1 million likes and views did a seminar online and nobody came. And they were talking about this. Why do you think nobody came to her seminar? Anybody, any idea? Nobody came because that is a learnable skill she did not learn. That is why I went and paid thousands to go and learn things I did not know. Even 30 years as an entrepreneur, even the highest master instructor in the Canary Islands, Spain, when I was aged 29 with 5,000 students under my belt, when I used to teach business courses for people to open up diving academies. Even though I have been a startup business entrepreneur my whole life, even though I worked for millionaires, even though the guy I worked for sold one for 30 million, even though I worked also in big 5-star resorts, and then I was taken to America, and then I was taken to Dubai working for big companies, even though all these things, I didn't know everything. So I went out to find everything. So if you're ever just starting out, start with one person in your head. Maybe it's a webinar. Maybe it's just you and one other person. You don't need 20. Smaller groups feel much more focused and impactful. You don't just want to be on screen. Then you might create a faceless or a digital product or a book. There's not just one way to do this, but something so important. Start with one person. Think of one person. I started with one person. Everybody starts with one person. But what is really, really, really important is how you, like, not going to say advertise, it is advertised, but how you produce your offer, your price, what they bring you in. I'm going to just share something here. I made it up very quickly on Canva. The offer is a natural next step. What do I mean the offer is a natural next step? If somebody has a problem and you have the solution, then they will logically want what you have. I remember I used to be in the States for a while, and I was with this company, and it it still makes me laugh to this day. They sold natural suntan creams, and I was there to train the people and not train them in the way you think, train them so they could speak to the people in all like the five-star hotels. Those it was all the Hiltons and all them near Disney World, and they had these products to sell at the swimming pool. So the speech went on, and then people would come up to the table, and I would be training the salespeople what to say. So imagine somebody comes up and they have sunburn. They need after sun. It was 90 odd percent aloe vera. It wasn't mixed with water. So they had a problem. The after sun fixed it. And this is business. Business solves problems. You've seen that when I was saying this in day one, mentioned it again in day two. Business solves problems. And the problem people have, you want them to buy it. But how do you produce it in a nice way for them to see it? People are used to saying things like this, but this is the old way. Let me go on. Have a look here, the old way. 13 weeks business coaching and consultancy sessions. 13 90-minute sessions a week might be priced at £1,900, approximately $2,400. That doesn't look really, oh, that sounds really good. I want to go and sign up for that straight away. Take my £1,900, nearly two and a half, 2,500. It doesn't cut it these days. Have a promise or an empowerment. So say it was a business coach, launch your business with a proven system and little technology. Attract ideal clients who want to pay you just using Facebook. Learn the big how and a step-by-step system how it works. The value, you'll get 13 weeks coaching with 3 classes a week, full library access, small groups, and you can finally connect with other entrepreneurs. I'll teach it live, and you can follow the proven system for success that I have been showing you all the videos on. So can you see? It's a lot of value. It's a big promise. Your clients will want the promise and value. The same way as I give my clients a promise and value. Guarantee. Get lifetime access to the library, all the classes, so that if anything happens during your initial few months, you can come back anytime free of charge. Price. Does that make sense? It's not 19,000, just so you know, I just misspelled that there. So think of it in any other business here. Trauma. People don't want to see this anymore. They want more information. Health, weight loss, an estate agent, any business you create, people want to know a bit more. What can you do for them? And this is why it's amazing when I watch some of the people in my academy who they have some really hard stories, really traumatic things that have happened to them in life, relationships, childhoods, some things they've overcome. And they are now using their experience to help others. And that's just amazing. So, where do you go from here in your business? Choose one person to help this week. Deliver, number 2, one real transformation. Number 3, let the results create the momentum. And this is really, really important. The aim is to attract aligned clients, ideal clients, core clients, and prompt quick commitment. Build an offer so compelling that they're eager to say yes. Remember I told you the babysitter story? You have 2 babysitters, $20 an hour. What do you charge? $20 an hour. And you're like, well, who do you choose? And one says, well, I have 10 years babysitting experience. And the other one says, well, I only have 1 year babysitting experience, but I'll do your laundry. I'll make the kids packed lunch for tomorrow. I'll iron your uniform. I'll do all the washing. I'll take the dog out for a walk. I'll clean the cat litter tray. And you're going, so can you see the same people, 2 girls, have this mum is their ideal client. But who is that mum going to choose? Both of them have a good reputation. Both of them, everybody loves them. She's going to choose the one that gives her more value. And this is how things now are in the online world. People want more value, so you need to give them more value. How did I end up with a group that has 7.5 million views? How did my clients, not just me, make $10,000 with one person? Imagine doing that every month and working 10 months a year. It's $100,000. How did they do it? Do you want to know?